Donkey Kong Bananza is out, and it's made by the same team that created Super Mario Odyssey. So we all expected great things. Yet, somehow, it still managed to exceed my expectations. Let's get into it. I did a stream of the game when I first got my hands on it, and my initial impression was mediocre. Mainly because you start the game off in a mining cave, which just felt dull to me. I'm used to Nintendo games giving us huge vibrant sceneries that feel like a feast for your eyes. And luckily, that's what majority of the game is after leaving the opening tutorial area. One thing I love is this game makes Donkey Kong feel extremely overpowered. With the new destructible environments, nothing can stand in your way, unless it's metal. This mechanic gives you the ability to create unique solutions for whatever puzzle you're trying to solve. Most of the time, I find myself endlessly smacking the ground, scanning for bananas and fossils. And once I locate one, I create mass destruction, leading straight to my objective. It's an excellent gameplay loop, which often makes me not want to put the game down. At first, I felt the controls were a little clunky, and the camera can be a bit challenging at times. But after an extended amount of playtime, I've gotten a better handle of how DK plays, since his moves mainly consist of punching, slamming, or tearing out pieces of the terrain to either surf on or destroy more stuff with. And after a while, I figured out using roll into a jump greatly extends his distance, especially if you add another roll and punch while midair. And I'm sure we'll see similar movement like this with people speedrunning the game. I quickly mentioned it before, but after a certain point of destroying the terrain, you'll run into some unbreakable metal platforms that prevent certain areas from being completely destroyed. The metal barriers are also a way to prevent you from being able to dig straight into certain areas. There's probably parts of different maps you can completely destroy, but I would guess most are in place as a way to prevent soft locks. Abilities and unlocks add a whole new layer of depth that we didn't have in Mario Odyssey. Being able to improve Donkey Kong's abilities really does incentivize me to grab every banana I can, especially since it takes 5 bananas for 1 skill point. And once you level things up, your skills will start to cost quite a bit to max out. Personally, I've been investing mainly into DK's base abilities, and I'm saving the Bananza form stuff for after I max those out. The Bananza gimmick adds new forms that Donkey Kong can transform into, and they allow you to gain new powers that help in certain situations. I haven't actually beaten the game yet, but I've unlocked all the forms. The main one seen in the trailer and on the back of the game box is a monkey form. This power essentially is DK, just a little bit stronger and faster, and it allows you to break certain materials easily, like concrete. Our next form is an ostrich, and this power allows you to fly short distances. Then we have a zebra, whose main power is that it can run fast, which is primarily used in situations where you have to cross a crumbling bridge. Following that, we have an elephant form. And yeah, this thing's whole gimmick is that it can vacuum things up and spit them back out. And lastly, we have a snake form. The really weird thing about this transformation is that the snake has arms. I don't know what it is, but that's the part that disturbs me the most. Either way, its ability is that it can jump really high, and can slow down time with its glare. All of these abilities are useful against certain puzzles and offer a unique twist that I wasn't expecting. Instead of rushing to beat the game, I find myself endlessly searching and destroying each level I come across, which is way more fun in my book. Plus, each level has a bunch to go do, like build houses all across the map, which gives you more hearts for however many you have built. Plus, they give you some dialogue from Pauline about whatever level you're in. And of course, the whole reason you collect fossils is to unlock costumes, which usually have effects to help with whatever level you're in. Overall, I'm taking the game nice and slow. But everything I've seen so far makes this game a definite 10 out of 10, and certainly Game of the Year for me. It's almost like they sat down and said, hey, let's combine 3D Mario with Breath of the Wild climbing. Then somebody else was like, yeah, but let's make Donkey Kong a destructive force that can break anything. I did have high hopes for this game, but somehow it's gone beyond what I expected. And I would certainly recommend it to anyone who's purchased a Switch 2. If you enjoyed this video, leave a thumbs up and consider subscribing. Also, leave a comment, cause I respond to those pretty often. And as always, I'll catch you next time.